Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear friends, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus which is quadrilateral. Now in today's class we also take and solve the same chapter, that is quadrilaterals, and in that class we are going to take and solve some other important questions based on that chapter. Okay, that chapter. Now let's see a very important question, and the question is, in the given figure ABCD is a parallelogram. In the given figure ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram in which P is the midpoint of DC. P is the midpoint and P is the midpoint of DC and Q is a point on AC. Q is a point on and Q is a point on AC such that point on AC such that CQ is equal to 1 by 4. CQ is equal to 1 by 4 of AC. CQ is equal to 1 by 4 of AC. If PQ produced, if PQ produced meets BC at R, if PQ produced meets BC at R, prove that R is a midpoint of BC. Then prove that R prove that R is a midpoint of BC, and your figure is, look, this is A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Okay, and AC is a diagonal. AC is a diagonal, and P is the midpoint of DC, and Q is a point on AC such that CQ is half 1 by 4 of AC. When PQ produce, okay, let us take QB the point on that position, and PQ produce to R. PQ produce meets DC at point R. And we have to show that R is the midpoint of BC. This is the question here. Okay. Now, first of all, we have to do some construction for that question. Let's see its solution. Construction is there. We just join BD. Let us take BD intersects AC at point O. Now let us consider, let we join BD. Thus, we know that AC and BD are the diagonals of parallelogram ABCD. Thus, is the diagonals of the parallelogram bisects each other. So in this way, O is the midpoint of AC. That is, O is the midpoint of what? AC. Okay, that is OC is equal to 1 by 2 of AC. 1 by 2 of AC. And it is given that we take equation number first. Okay, and it is given that ECQ is equal to 1 by 4 of AC. So from there, dear students, from there we can write AC is equal to 2 into OC, na? 2 into OC. Now let us say this is 1. This is 1. Now this is 2. Now using equation 1 and 2 means we just put AC is equal to 2 times OC. Okay. So from 2. So now CQ is equal to 1 by 4 into AC is equal to 2 OC. 2 to the 4. So we have CQ is equal to 1 by 2 of OC. We take equation number 2. CQ is equal to half of OC. That we have to show that Q is the midpoint of OC. Thus, OC is equal to 2 into CQ. OC is equal to 2 into CQ means that is we can write Q is the midpoint of what? OC. Now, since P, and according to question, P is also the midpoint of CD. Now in triangle, CDO, P and Q are the midpoints of CD and QD, CD and OC respectively. Okay. Thus, CD, that is PQ parallel to DO by midpoint theorem. By midpoint theorem, because of this parallel to this. Similarly, QR is also parallel to OB because of PQ parallel to DO. That then produce, so QR also parallel to OB and Q is the midpoint of OC. Thus, this implies that OQ parallel to OB and Q is the midpoint of OC. Thus, by the converse of midpoint theorem, R is also the midpoint of BC. Thus, this implies that R is the midpoint of BC. This is by the converse of midpoint theorem. Hence proved. So in this way, dear student, you can solve that type of question. This is one of the most important question of your syllabus. So please, dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise. Now we take and solve some other important questions based on these topics. take a very important question, and the question is, in the given figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. E and F are midpoints of the midpoints of the sides AB and CD respectively. Of the sides AB and CD respectively. AB and CD respectively. Prove that the line segment AF segment AF and CE trisect the diagonal BD. Trisect the diagonal BD. Now let's see the solution. First of all, according to ABCD is a parallelogram, it is given in our question. Now look. A, B, C, D is a parallelogram which is given in our question. Okay, A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. E and F are the midpoints of the side AB and CD. E and F, here E and F are the midpoints of side AB and CD. Okay, E and F are the midpoints of the side AB and CD respectively according to question, and we have to show that the line segment AF and CE, okay, we join CE and AF trisects the diagonal BD, and it is given that P and Q. This is P, this is Q. And to prove what I prove, look, we have to show that trisect means BP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. This is proved that. We have to show that result. Okay, now let's see its solution. Look, first of all, ABCD is a parallelogram. Now clear everyone? Acha. A is the midpoint of sales. Look, E is the midpoint of AB. Okay, that is A is equal to half of AB. Similarly, F is the midpoint of CD, so CF is equal to half of CD. Now clear? Now since ABCD is a parallelogram, and by the concept of the property of parallelogram, in parallelogram the diagonal opposite sides are parallel as well as equal to each other. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, is what? Is a parallelogram, na? That is AB is equal to CD as well as AB parallel to CD. So AB is equal to CD. Now look, AB is equal to CD. Now we divide it by 2 both sides. So half of AB is equal to half of CD, and look, AB parallel to CD. This implies that AE also parallel to CF. That is AE also parallel to CF. Now, using above relation, just we have to write कि half of AB is equal to AE is equal to, and half of CD is equal to what? CF. So we have to show that AE is equal to CF as well as AE parallel to CF. Thus we can say that कि AECF is also a parallelogram. Because of here we have to show that the opposite sides of that quadrilateral AECF are equal as well as parallel to each other. So this implies that we can say that AECF is a parallelogram. We have to show that AECF is a parallelogram. Now clear, yes friends? Now look. Now Now look, here we have to show that AECF is a parallelogram. This implies that if AECF is a parallelogram, then AF parallel to EC also. This implies that AF parallel to EC. AF parallel to EC, this implies that QF parallel to PC. We can write this friends, because of AF parallel to EC, this implies that QF also parallel to PC. QF also parallel to PC. Now we take triangle DPC. Now in triangle DPC, we have QF parallel to PC and F is the midpoint of CD. F is the midpoint of CD. Then by the converse of midpoint theorem and then by converse of midpoint theorem, Q is also the midpoint of PD. Okay, Q is the midpoint of BD. Q is the midpoint of BD. Sorry, PD. Q is the midpoint of PD is there, na? Q is the midpoint of PD. That is PQ is equal to, that is PQ is equal to QD. We take equation number 1. We take this one, equation number 1. Now clear? Similarly, look, similarly, in triangle ABQ, in triangle ABQ, AF parallel to EC, parallel to EC. This implies that AQ also parallel to EP. AQ also parallel to EP. Okay, AQ also parallel to EP. And E is the midpoint of AB, and E is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of A, B. Then again, by the converse of midpoint theorem, that is P is the midpoint of BQ, of BQ. That is VP is equal to PQ. Take equation number 2. Take equation number 2. Now using equation 1 and 2. Okay, look. Now using one and two. Look, BP is equal to PQ is equal to QD. Okay, equal to BP is equal to PQ is equal to QD. Hence proved. It means that your strength की AF and EC trisects the diagonal BT. Trisects means that divides the given that into 3 equal parts, means कि BP is equal to PQ is equal to QD. This is the one of the most important questions. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. So first you revise all the question and do more and more practices. Thus, in next class we take and